Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Welcome to the Season 7 finale for NASCAR. My cat wants out of the room. Mostly help himself. Right on. Anyways. Oh boy, here we go. We got things happening. Okay. No child support for me subscribing with the Prime. Let's go. Thank you so much for that subscription. Oh my god, Propane, I love you. Hey, I love you too, man. Appreciate it very much. Hello, how's it going? The picture is so hot. Talking about this one? Yeah, I felt that because we were in Miami and because Grand Theft Auto 6 is taking place, I think, not really Miami, but Florida, somewhere in there, maybe Miami, you know, we'd pay some homage and get the sponsorship. Totally. We've pushed it quite far this season with the sponsorships. I felt maybe this might be the final push that gets us that lawsuit. Right on. So, guys, we are starting in time for qualifying to be happening at this moment. Oh my. The child support, throwing it right back, as he does so greatly. Almost naturally. Alright, so live timing. We get a good idea of how everyone's qualifying is going. About 5 minutes remain in the qualifying right now, and they will be doing what they did before. I know at the Glen, we kind of changed it up and had everyone actually out there doing their qualifying together, but that's not the case, unfortunately, for the season finale, and it's okay, that's how it is. And to kind of preface, there will be, there's the pit lane in this track doesn't entirely function or behave properly, just like me. So we have to kind of accommodate that with a red flag if people do end up going in the pits at any time. We're trying our best to make sure that everyone's on the same lap, the same pace, same page, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so we do have a few times in for qualifying at the moment, which has 4 minutes remaining in it. And it looks like at the moment Drew is in the lead. Wyatt put in his third lap, so did Faven. No child, so Nick Brown actually. So okay. Looking pretty good. Just like Jody and Froley. Iced coffee, ladies and gentlemen. Glad that we all survived the eclipse today. What a scary time it was, alright? Okay. Alright, so looks like everyone has their laps in, I believe. Wow. Look at that difference between Drew and Wyatt. 9 thousandths of a second. So yeah, it's gonna be a very close competition at the front here tonight. At least I believe that to be the case. And let me... We still have 3 minutes qualifying remaining. It's like the time has slowed down. But I do believe that everyone has their laps in, and we will not see any changes. So that's the qualifying at the time. We'll bring it back here. And yeah, we have about 2.5 minutes remaining before we get into the race, just about. Turn that down a bit. Sorry if that was too much. Right on. So yeah, with that whole, like I was trying to say earlier, the problem with the track, you know, just be prepared to, you know, get ready for cautions to come out. But other than that, I have some faith that it'll be a relatively clean and fun race, you know. It's a bit of a stipulation after the last stream, after the last race. Yeah. You'd almost think it was being done, you know, maliciously. No, I'm just messing, but nothing wrong with a little bit of malevolence, maybe? Is that what I'm looking for, the word? Too big for me. Toledo, absolutely, sir. You know it. Pop my collar. Pop my collar. I'm 3-6 Mafia or some shit. But yeah, that thing's got a big collar on it. Alright, a minute remains in the qualifying. I'm sure you guys are tired of staring at my wonderful art that I created for tonight. Totally not AI generated. Okay, maybe it is. Just everything else besides, like, the drawing. The font I did. You know, everything else I did. The AI can only do so much. And does a decent job at it. I'm not going to critique them too harshly because, you know, the uprising of robots, yeah, you don't... Gotta be cool with them. But let's get a look at our track tonight. Why not? At least it's something. What's going on? Welcome back, Jody. So... I'm reading from race direction, I guess, so to say. Tire manufacturers came in clutch with new compound for this race. They should hopefully last until stage, so that's a positive. That's good. Something to keep in mind. Right. Sorry, I was about to do something. Game sound. There we go. That's what I needed. All right. Anyways, here is our track tonight, the Miami Homestead. It's a pretty wonderful track, minus the pit lane situation. That, besides that, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Working on it. I hear you, man. What a beautiful little plaza they got there. So typically here, from what I recall watching on YouTube for races in the past, I believe the broadcasters were typically like in some sort of a, like their own little tent thing, like what these guys have. But they had like their own bigger one over here. At least I think it was there. Maybe it's elsewhere and I'm just losing my mind. Anyways. Most used phrase in the 70s, 80s here, passing the pinner. See, when I hear pinner, like, that's referring to the joint, right? Well, either way, over time, we managed to turn the word pinner into, like, a bad thing. Like, it's like a too small of a joint, you know? You're smoking a pinner. But regardless, I love hearing the, phrasing that they used. I think that's like, back then's when concentrates were like first figured out because like some dudes had their weed like stomped on by a cop and they're like, well, we managed to scrape up some of this, whatever this is. Alright. It appears that we are out on the grid. Which is great. It's great. So as we do see, we will have a rolling start as always. Nothing too surprising here. Yeah, right? Oh, I know, yeah, you guys did not waste any. That's how I felt in high school. I felt like I could not be wasting. Like, if I spilled any, I'm just like, oh my god, like, that's just... Why? Can't have that. Alright. That's right, that's what I was forgetting. Too soon there. Right, alright. let's take a look at our grid. We have, at the front here, Wyatt McQueen. Well, hold on. Drew was our pole position for qualifying. He was our first position for that. So Drew Peacock up in first place, Wyatt in second, Benarski in third, No Child Support in fourth, Nick Chin in fifth, Faven in sixth, Kevin in seventh, and Nick Brown in eighth. Froley will be leading us tonight for none other than our Rolling Star. So let's get with him and get down to it.
Rolling Star!
One last time, guys. One last time for the season. What a time. Alrighty. I hear you on that, Neon. Alright, guys, like I was saying, one more time, our rolling start. Round 10 here, Miami Homestead, ladies and gentlemen. What a great time we have ahead of us. We have the safety car making its way in, the pace car making its way into the pits. What a long trip it has. Right on, so that will wrap up the rolling start. And we are soon to get down in the business, folks. Alright, here we go. And we are green, ladies and gentlemen. Off we go. The first turn, everything looking quite okay. And that's good. That's what we like to see. Alright. We have up at the front, Wyatt, Drew, Benarski, and No Child Support. Clean lap down, but will it remain? I do not believe so. They almost had it. They almost had it. Almost, but there goes Faven. Body number one. Casualty number one, ladies and gentlemen, we have it. Who called to start your engines? That's, I don't... Good question. Alright. So, hopefully nobody dives into the pits unannounced, or else we're, yeah. But, first caution of the night, guys, lap number 4 is what we're on at the moment. The caution came on lap number 3, though. Alright, well... You know it, Toledo, baby. This jacket has been in, like, the back of my closet, so I figured get it out, clean it, wear it, represent for the last finale race of NASCAR. Okay, so yeah, there we are. So a bit of a preview. This is what will occur when we have individuals that need the pit. So they'll go red flag essentially, sit here, and we will wait. Looking great, gentlemen, looking great. So yeah, we may be in for depending how clean it remains, we may be in for an extended race tonight. Thank you, Benarski. I know. I tried I looked into the other map like you did earlier, because I was like, there's no way. I know for sure that there's one that works, but... And I'm gonna state it, and it's not against specific series, this is in general, and I hope that we get this... Well, we should be fine for next season, I guess. Maybe, but just to make sure that we lash down on it. This is why we gotta check these maps, guys. We can't... I've already said it before, we can't have the day of that we find these problems. And I did tell myself that I was not going to make any complaints during the stream, but I mean, this is just more of a thing that needs to be done. Because yeah, hit my threshold as of the last race, but hey, pushing it out to make sure we get our season finales in, and then we'll be on to season 8. But yeah, because the pit lane, as Benarski was explaining, the start-finish line doesn't extend all the way through into the pits, so when somebody goes through the pits, it doesn't count as a lap. That's why they have to sit there and wait. Anyways, the pace car is in. We are now making our way on to lap 6 that we'll be going green for. Okay, guys, here we go. Green, green, green. We got Wyatt up in first place. My goodness, guys. He's doing it. He's gonna go 3 consecutive wins in a row. He probably had more than that, but that's how many I've been keeping track of. Alright, so Wyatt has Benarski behind him. Behind Benarski is No Child Support, Nick Chin, Faven, Kevin. No Child Support and Nick Chin looks like battling for position. Benarski is going to catch up to Wyatt eventually. Beautiful palm trees. I mean, my goodness, what a wonderful track. These gentlemen, they are staying close together. Uh-oh. Well, I mean, the good thing is he's in the pits already. Alright, so that'll be Kevin. He took a bit of a nasty spill into the water barrels there in front of the pit road, so we're gonna have to go under caution here while they, you know, fix up those water barrels. And, you know, we wait to go green. Looks like we have a late entrant coming in. We'll see about it. I have my doubts about them actually joining in. I feel like they may have just popped in and likely are in the voice chat. We'll have to see. But yeah, the biggest thing to watch out for this race is who we're currently keeping our focus on right now. Why? He's going for a hat trick. And I'd sure love to see it happen. Still under caution, by the way, alright? Just in case anyone saw him go in, they're like, alright, we're going green, right? No, we're not. Not yet. So. I'm gonna get these cameras set up ahead of time. F1, F6. There we go. F1, F6. Beautiful. Take notes, guys. In case you want to take over for next season. Matter of fact, I mean, is there anyone that's interested in broadcasting? Anybody? I can't be the only one that's, like, shown some interest. Alright, we're still remaining under caution. Okay, so. I am going to, when we're under caution for extended periods, I'm gonna let us, you know, I'm gonna turn my camera off, I'm gonna let us all relax, because, yeah. I need to. Well, it is the finale for Season 7. So we push through. Lap 12 coming up, folks. We will be going green. All right. 3 wide. Drew, Fave, and Nick. Alright, and we have Benarski and Wyatt side by side. There we go, I had to turn the volume up a little bit. Alright, right, so. Benarski now up in first position. Kevin Quam says that he's 30 seconds behind, so technically he's lapped, I would assume. It's very odd. Because he's... would be in 7th. Alright, Drew, Nick. Ooh, gosh, things are getting pretty freaky back here. There goes Nick. Spun out on his own, so he will gather himself and work his way back from the back. Unfortunate. He's still ahead of Kevin, so I mean that's something to take into consideration. That's something to have solace in. Man. Lovely sight watching them all fly down towards the camera right there. Okay, Benarski, yeah, he's still out in first. We're on lap 16 as he crosses the line. And, ooh, I forgot to put gap for these guys. Whatever. It's fine. Probably better I see their interval than their gap. Benarski staying ahead, but Wyatt did put in the fastest lap now about 2 times. Actually, Drew just took that from him. He said yoink. But Wyatt still showing that his pace is a little bit faster. Benarski, however, unaffected, still maintaining the lead about 2 tenths ahead. Drew is in 5th position. In front of him, no child support. Doing a great job staying out in front while Drew has been putting in some pretty fast laps. Sure, they're just bump drafting each other, probably just trying to get through it. They're like, let's just, you know, bump draft, get through all these laps, not cause any problems, and then at the last few, you know, maybe do a one-lap shootout. Do a photo finish, why not? Last round 10, season finale, photo finish? Hell yeah, count me in, I'll take it then. That'd be great. Alright. Drew. Very close to Jody here. Threatening his position. A little bit of a bounce on the wall there, but hey. Rubbing is racing, as they say. There we go. I mean, we got... I think they're in the groove now, guys. I think they found it. They figured it out. Found their rhythm. Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. You guys know what movie that's from? Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Come on now. It's a Disney movie. I'll give you guys that much of a hint. And if no one figures it out, feel free to leave a YouTube comment. By the way, if you are on YouTube and you're not subscribed, check this out, the button there. If you aren't, when I say this, it'll do a little bit of glow effect. If you aren't subscribed, press that subscribe button. Also, be sure to press the like button. They should have done some weird effect, maybe. If it picked it up. Right, Drew. Jody, still battling for that position. P4, it's one that is needed, well, maybe between the two of them because, according to the championship points, actually, they got a close one. They got a close one. There goes Drew. Did he make it? He did. He's in front. He has solidified his position in 4th now. Jody falling back in the 5th. Only on lap 24, so there's plenty of time. With about 40... Yeah, with like 46 laps remaining, there's definitely plenty. Alright, well. Lovely. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, guys. They're in their groove. They found it. So let's enjoy it. Let's take it in. Marinate. Crank it up. Alright, we got Drew gaining here on Faven. Coming to T1. About half a second of a gap. But he is getting lap times, I'd say about a 10th better than Faven, so very likely he will find his way around here shortly, especially when he picks up the draft. They could always be, you know, waiting to prove me wrong and just start bump drafting each other, throwing everything that I say into the trash, which is okay. That means that they're keeping it spicy, they're changing it up, keeping us on our toes. Alright, Drew, closing the gap more, well under that half-second mark. Faven can feel it. He knows it's gonna happen. What do you do to defend against this, you know? Drew on the inside. And there he goes. Oh. He is probably gonna make it on this turn. Yep. Okay, there goes Faven up a little bit high. Just a little bit. But he's all good. Jody definitely gonna make a position on that, unfortunately. I should say fortunately for him. Unfortunate for Faven, okay? That's what I was getting at. Sorry. Right, okay, so Drew, there we are. He is now on the podium. And he has a little bit of pressure behind him. Those guys, they could start working together. If they work together, get some bump drafting going, they could probably catch up. I'm assuming 35 is the caution stage. Just keep that in mind. Alright, so, Wyatt. Still behind Barr. Faven quite close to no child support here. Try and keep an eye on their battle for position. I'd like to stay on board with Wyatt for a little bit longer. Alright. So Benarski, he's really keeping that gap between them. He's doing a good job. Coming on to lap 35 here soon. Benarski will be our leader at the time. Alright, so the stage should be coming up here. There it is. Alright, so Barr, Wyatt, Drew, Jody, Faven. That will be the stage results right there, minus a few I didn't mention because I remembered that there's kind of that hiccup between, I think, somebody was down like 30 seconds, but yeah, I'm not, Lord knows what happened with that. Alright. With the pace car, and we're here on lap 37 under the stage caution, ladies and gentlemen. Remain patient. We will be right back to racing shortly. Okay, and we do have some people going into the pits. I would assume everybody will be making their way in. Nick Chen. He seems to be the only one that is with the pace car. Let's take a look just to confirm that. That he is, alright. Nick Chen, I believe, opting for no pit under the stage caution. So, interesting. Crowd very, you know, they're scattered. There's some. There's, you know, there's a good amount of people in the crowd. Not sure I can say the same about my own, but... Alright, so we are still under caution. Lap 39, it would appear. Once we cross the line with these guys, we will be on lap number 40. Psych. Looks like Nick will be opting for the pits after all. Call up with the pace car. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going green. Goes Wyatt. Up in the first position, Drew now has Jody applying some pressure. And Wyatt now up in the first position, leading the race on lap 42 as we cross the line. Benarski looking to make a position here, but it actually looks like he's doing a little bit more than just that. My God, he's going to be taking everybody out on accident. Oh my God! Caught the top of Kevin's roof, and look at that, it just does Does so much damage! Holy crap, guys, a big one on lap 42. Good golly. Alright, we're under caution. LMAO indeed. Alright, guys. We have caught up with our pace car. A look at our driver, Froley. Kevin Quam, he's making up his lap as he was flipped on his roof of the car, and unfortunately that will sometimes, depending on how your settings are configured, that will send you right to the pits. So, as you guys know, will be a red flag situation. We will be parking up. Alright, guys. I'm feeling like being productive this time around. Did you guys catch any of the eclipse that was going on today? Anybody? Were you in, like, its path like I was? It was pretty sick. Tell you what. Might be hard to see, but I'm gonna try and show you guys. So this is basically what it looked like. I think it's gonna be coming up here. Yeah, look at this. So like our garage lights come on. Hold on, let me try and position this properly. Alright, here we go. So yeah, the garage lights come on. Like that's how dark it got. But it was something, man. This was before it. That was it. Oh shit, we're green. Right. Why up in first place? These guys are fast. Okay, so, anyways, Wyatt up in P1, behind him. Ooh, Faven. Faven popping up in the second position. That's actually fancy. We like to see that. Alright, all the way back here, these guys, 3 wide. I mean, you guys don't have to do that. You're in the back, but hey, your discretion. These guys are about 3 wide up here as well. My god, okay. Everybody just getting a little bit wild here in the last about 24 laps that we have. Uh-oh. Ooh, Jody getting real close to Drew there. He catches it. He gets it back together. He does not wipe out, thank goodness. He continues his race. We see that he's now behind Wyatt. Oh, where's the camera? Where's the camera? There it is. Okay. Okay, Bar. About to make a position here, I believe. Could be wrong. Ollie, what's going on? Joe Pesci denied you cloud cover. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It should have been a group effort. We all should have been praying at the same time. That's where we messed up. Oh my god, Faven into first position. So Wyatt falling back into P2, it would appear. I didn't even see that happening, but hey. How about that? Alright, Faven, first place. In front of Drew is going to be Wyatt. So Wyatt, I think he'll be fine. I honestly did not really pay too much attention to the championship standing points or any of that to really know, like, who's at a neck-to-neck battle right now for position. So if anyone's aware, you know, feel free to just shout it out. Just looking out for your eyesight. What a guy. What a... He is a good guy. Absolutely. Ollie, I like the emotes. Absolutely. Number 1. Faven is number 1 for right now. soon to be on lap 50. We've come a long way, guys. Oh, I love being in the shade of the palm trees right there. Just a great feeling. But yeah, that eclipse today, that was something, man. That was quite the experience. Ollie, I don't know if you were in any position to even, like, get a glimpse at it. I know you mentioned you were going to be, like, busy. But man, seeing that was crazy. I probably said that a lot now, but let me reiterate. It was insane. It's like you look up. I mean, this is like the sun, man. You're not supposed to look at it. But this guy, like, it's got a fucking moon in front of it. All you could see was, like, this wispiness of, like, it looked like some surreal shit, honestly. It was fucking amazing. It was not only my first time seeing it, it was my dad's first time. He was mind blown, same as me. It was a great experience. No other people I'd rather experience it with, but my family. Had my brother Tim there, niece Audrey, named after our grandma. All right. Ooh, something getting. Oh, that was weird. All right, Drew. Maybe is my internet finally doing something? Holy crap! I've been wondering this whole time. I'm like, it's been pretty good, and that's not something. You know, something about that just ain't right. Is he Dirty Dan? I don't know. I don't know. Alright, wow, we're on lap 53 now. Alright, we're gonna kind of get away from the onboard cameras for a little bit until it corrects itself, fixes itself, and it looks like it just did, so that's very odd. Anyways, so in front of Drew here, we see Wyatt and Faven. This is gonna get very interesting. Like, very. Good. Thank you for letting me know, Nian. I was like, man, that's like... It was like the second I thought of it too, so maybe I shouldn't think about it. Yeah, you're right. Alright. Quite intense if you ask me, seeing these guys this close to each other. And we aren't too far from glory. I mean, we are just 15 minutes away from the season wrapping up. Looks like Nick Chin right there had probably something going on and probably spun out. Stop thinking about the internet. Stop thinking about the internet. Everybody stop thinking about the internet. You're absolutely correct, Nian. The commentator's curse, it is very real. The good thing, though, is it's like, you know, there's still enough of the race left where we can have faith in it fixing itself by the time we reach the last lap. Hey. My mistake. Looking good there inside the wall. What did I do? What did I do? Maybe I just do what I was doing earlier. Stop. You know, get a distance away from them. And whatever else, then it'll start to fix itself. My internet's not on my phone, so I can tell you right now that's not the root of the problem, fortunately. But there really is no other root of the problem. Seeing it's so late at night. No one else is awake but me. Alright, so Faven still in the lead. Wyatt doing his darndest to catch up and take the position. I mean, isn't everybody? So while the internet went to absolute crap there, these guys got a little bit closer to one another. I wouldn't say a whole lot happened other than Nick's little self-spin, his own little thing that occurred. I'm not even sure what really did happen. But Faven still holding it down. Still in first position. Doing a fantastic job maintaining. I mean, he's kept this position ever since we've, like, found our way off of stage caution earlier. Was a stage caution? I don't remember. Maybe there was a wreck. I can't... My memory's not the best, guys. I'm sorry. Alright. So again, commentator's curse on the internet. We may miss a bit of an overtake situation here, which I'm sorry about. We can kind of get an idea of what's going on. It looks like Faven's down low, Wyatt tucking in behind, Drew doing just about the same. He's going to look to find something here. He needs to find something or else he's not going to get through, and you don't want that happening when you are in his position. But to be honest with you, if it was me, I'd be like, hey, you know, a podium, not bad. Alright, Wyatt, it's like he's sticking the shoulders out there, or maybe it was just my internet messing up. I'm not too sure. My god, that's actually going to be Wyatt down low and getting into Faven there. I'm not really sure if he would really be at fault. It looked like he was holding his own line, and I'm not, you know, I'm not to say. I ain't the judge. Nor am I the jury or the executioner. But the good thing is that here in racing, we don't have those either. We actually just have, like, race stewards and marshals, all that. You get my point, though. So after that wreck there, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Did I commentate Corsa a one-lap shootout like I did earlier? You know, I was saying I'm open for it this time around. Alright, good thing. While this has happened, my internet has kind of figured itself out. Yeah, see? Nose choppy. Yeah, absolutely. Nose choppy, choppy, blocky, blocky, wrecky, wrecky. As Nian said, that's like, yeah, that very much sums it up. So with that in mind, we're going to have some individuals making their way into the pits here. Looks like no child support. Wyatt, Faven, I believe Kevin right here. Yeah, there's Faven. And Benarski. Okay. Everybody else kind of chilling, waiting. Nick Chin catching up. And there he is. He's called up now. Or is he? Still says plus 36 to me. Actually, that might be Faven's. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Okay. We are getting back onto it. Should have knowed better. Conjugate that verb, knowed. I'm fine. I didn't realize it. Kevin was out as of 15 laps ago, it would appear. Ouch. I had not even noticed. Very unfortunate. Cheers to you, pal. Okay. Pace car going in, and of course, the second that's happening, I'm sure, yeah, my internet's like, alright, we're back to crap. Back to crap. Alright, guys, here we go. Sure, these guys will eventually stop bouncing around for us. But hey, we're green! Lap 64. Tell you what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna disconnect from my own Discord channel, just to make sure we get a little bit more of that internet. Maybe we need it that bad, I don't know. Alright, Drew up in first. Everyone's looking good somehow. I mean, not like, you know, looking good as in they haven't wrecked, but I mean, to how they look to us, yeah, obviously it's not all that great. Alright, anyways. Drew still up in first position. Benarski will be behind him. B. How many times can I say it? B behind. Wyatt in P3. So he has, you know, after that, a little bit of a... whatever happened earlier. I mean, hey, P3 not bad. Jody. Uh-oh, here behind Kevin, I believe. No, Faven. Sorry, that's Faven. Let's get the name tags back up. There we go. Yep, it's Faven. Almost messed up a little bit there. Ooh. Okay, still, they're good. Fantastic. These guys up here, looking good too. Everyone looking great. And we have, after we cross the line here, we'll have 4 laps, I believe. Yep. Okay. And if my count's ever wrong, you'll notice it'll say last lap, so just keep an eye out for that. Alright, Benarski. Oh wait, that's... there's the camera angle I want. Perfect, alright. Nick Chin, giving Nick Brown a bump draft. Says, let's get up there, and let's at least, you know, be close to them when we finish. So there goes Drew. Drew up in first position. Lap 68, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is, I think we're pretty much locked in for positions. I don't think there'll be too many changes, if any. Lap 69. Nice. We'll be seeing the white flag very shortly. Drew. P1, ladies and gentlemen. Race leader at the time. There he goes. Jody, he is looking for that position, but not sure if it'll happen. Guys up at the front, not quite close enough for, you know, a photo finish or anything like that, but this will be the last lap as we cross the line, ladies and gentlemen. Drew, Benarski, Wyatt, your podium positions for the finale race here at Miami Homestead, sorry. My homie at Miami Homestead. Alright. What a race, guys. What a season. I would say a very strong finish for it. We were very clean throughout this race here, around 10, guys. Yeah, well, the race indeed. Very clean, guys, and that is fantastic. You did a great job considering the atrocities that were facing you, aka the pit lane situation. It is of my opinion that you guys did great. There we go. Get some donuts in. There you are. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, okay, he's running away, never mind. I was gonna say there's our Season 7 winner, but Wyatt is gone. So soon. At least I believe he's the winner. I'm not too sure what the official results are. Yeah, safe to say he's taking that one. Yeah, what a great race. How about that, guys? So quick. It happens all so fast. It's like we just started the season yesterday, and it's already done. Alright, fair enough. Thank you, Steph, for that. Appreciate that information. Right on, guys. Well, I don't really know what to say. It has been a phenomenal time here with the NASCAR series for both Season 6 prior and current Season 7, which is now coming to an end. Glad for everyone that has pushed through, all the racers that have participated throughout all of the races that we've had. It has been my pleasure to have been here with you guys throughout. What was I just about to do? Ah. Hey, absolutely. Been glad to do it. It was, it's been one hell of a time, to say the least. So right, Season 8, we'll have to see what we get into, but one thing I can tell you for sure at this moment is that it will be a bit of a prolonged break, more than likely, longer than ones that we've had before. I'm not the official person to say it, but I just know that there's, you know, things that have to be figured out. But we have a vote. Not sure if anyone's aware, but the vote is between iRacing, Assetto Corsa, or maybe both. Okay, good. Thank you for the confirmation on that. But yeah, so that's something to keep in mind. You know, if this is the last NASCAR stream that you watch, if whoever does, thank you again. If you have not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. But yeah, tomorrow, Formula 2. I'm not gonna make any promises. This very well could be the very last stream. I'm not too sure. Saturday, I was hoping to get a stream in for the GT Challenge, but there wasn't enough people that I felt it was going to be worth a full stream. I'm hoping for their season finale, maybe a bit more attendance, so just don't... GT Challenge is, you know, it's up in the air. Formula 2, very likely that's still going down, so be sure to tune in tomorrow. But yeah, again, like, I'm not too sure. Like, it could be a case of, like, you know, something's like, it might not be worth the stream, but I really would love to get the finale streams in for each series, minus Formula 1, which we had to drop off, like, halfway through the season. But honestly, that was probably a good thing for me. Hey, thanks. Quad points if you win. Alright. We'll see about it. But yeah, so I think we will very likely be sending it out here shortly. I'm not gonna end it already because I feel like that's just, you know, too soon. See, Frontline, he's in Italy, I think, or on the flight there. Haven't checked in with him yet. So that's why he's not present. That's why he wasn't in the race tonight, unfortunately. Would have loved to see everyone that could be here. Yeah, he's on a Boeing. 777, is that's what he told me. What a lucky number. but to be on a Boeing, I don't know. Kind of sketchy. It's a little bit sketchy. Now the problem, why, thank you for the fantastic racing, Minarski, as well. No more streams. Well, nah, I can't confirm, you know. At least with where I am at, I can't fully 100% guarantee Season 8 streams from me. That's just more because I need to really focus on myself and things that I need to do. As fun as it is doing this, at some point, you know, you gotta lock down. My lips are just chapped as fuck. Why? Not really chapped, they just keep dead skin, man. I don't know. But anyways, we'll see about it. I mean, I just, if there's any amount of streams out of me, it'll be for like one stream for one like series. Not even, I'm not trying to do anything more than like an hour of a week, you know what I mean? But that's in the future. Again, these are all things that are not set in stone. These are not things that honestly have even really been conversed too much. But I mean, I like doing this, but yeah, there's just, you know, especially with my own channel being remonetized, that's a new opportunity that I can start to pursue again, so I need to start doing my own content. That's actually a little bit more of my focus too, is like I've been not doing the music stuff I've been telling myself I need to do, and that's been like for a while, so I'll get that figured out, but not sure if we'll see any results tonight for the whole racing. I know that Brett usually takes care of that, but what I will do is I'll at least bring up our integrated one, which has now decided, because because it's finished, it's now gonna only show a certain amount. So let me actually go to the website. Thank you, by the way. Yeah, it's been a while. Honestly, I was quite torn when they told me that I was not, you know, like they took that away from me, like I think 2020, 2021. So yeah, my whole content creation, especially during COVID, like that would have been the best time for it, but they were like, nah, fam, and I was like, well, I'm not feeling it. It's not really an incentive there. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm yapping, but what I'm trying to do is get the, here we are. NASCAR, here we are. Perfect. So, for what is believed to be the standings for the end of the season, allegedly, because there's a whole different standings that they do for stage points and all that. Well, thank you, Steph. I appreciate it. But there is like there's a beat that I leased like I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. Really good one. I'm looking forward to getting that done, but I still need to, like, you know, figure out lyrics and all that stuff, which is a great time for me, at least. I like to wake up early in the day, spend my day doing that. Alright, so anyways, for the class of NASCAR, it would appear. And as Benarski has told us, Wyatt in first, Alex in second, and him in third. And we can see here, like I'll say again, the unofficial standings, because these are not the ones that Brett makes and puts out. Yeah, looking great. Had 2 pace car drivers for the season, fantastic. And Wyatt, yet again, great stuff. Very proud of you this season. You did a fantastic job. Again, I just don't think anyone is recognizing the true talent that Wyatt possesses, and I guess until next season, moving on, until then, you guys will have to learn again. So yeah, that will be that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in for the last stream of the NASCAR series. Feels weird. having to shut it out again. It's like I was just shutting out Season 6 not too long ago, and that was a rough one to kind of do, because yeah, that was a very good one, you know? We had built our way from nothing to having this whole overlay, all this stuff. Appreciate that, Wyatt. Means a lot to me. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, and maybe a few more races after that, but like I said, anything's possible, so maybe this will be the last one, maybe. We'll have to see. But again, guys, to the racers tonight, thank you for everything, especially for throughout the whole season, to the viewers as well. It was great having you guys here, Nian especially. Kept me a lot of company throughout these trying times here in the booth. Can't thank you enough. And yeah, you guys have a great rest of your night. See you tomorrow night.